mobs. There are always so many mobs at night. I'm trying to keep my hands busy. I should go home, start cooking some of this so that it can go into the watchtower. Just keeping my hands busy, keeping my hands busy. Why are my thoughts racing? It's almost dawn. That might have been a bit extreme. I was just angry. I don't know, was I angry? Everything was burning and aching, and Worm made it ache less, and so I just laughed along. But maybe that was too extreme. Maybe that was harsh. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Potions. I should do potions. I have glass here. Yes, glass. Crafting table in like the most inconvenient spot. Why did I put it there? I think the watchtower has plenty of weapons, but the armory doesn't. Stop thinking. Just stop thinking. I don't care if it feels important. I can't keep my thoughts straight if they're swirling. There's nothing to fight because it's daytime. Gosh darn it. There's nowhere safe here. Everything reminds me of things I don't want to think about. ReinZ is right. We're stocking up the watchtower and everyone else is just playing around, laughing. Room didn't even have armor. Like, I'm not just making up how far ahead we are in terms of keeping everyone safe. Like, Worm had a half-broken iron chest plate and leather boots the other day. Have I seen anyone else in diamond armor? Seen Moon in diamond armor. I know some people have netherite tools. Guess I'll drop some of these off at the armory, even though it really should be ReinZ's job to stock up the armory. I mean, he can't say that we're the ones preparing when he's not even touching this. So I guess that means I'm the one preparing. He knows that threat is coming. What is that threat? Is there even threat coming? Are we just paranoid? I've been running for my whole life. How do I know if there's actually something after me, or if I just feel the need to be ready to drop everything and run at a second's notice? ReinZ said... I want to think about what ReinZ said. The borders. The borders. You know what? Since he won't shut up, his voice just ringing in my head. Something needs to be done about the borders. Can't sit still. Can't think. I haven't taken a pass any of the times I've visited Worm. Worm took a pass to come visit me and to go to ReinZ's house and, I don't know, leave signs. His access too fast. He said not to tell anyone, but, that's good enough. That's not telling anyone about the borders, that's not scaring any of them, but he also said we needed to talk about it, and that's not the sort of decision that one faction can make. Because that's as good as them marching up to us and telling us that they don't like the way we're acting. So maybe that'll help ReinZ. Maybe that'll help ReinZ. Maybe if we talk about the borders with everyone, then he'll be able to talk to the others. And he said that he wasn't going to show them how he really felt. But that's his problem and not mine. And if we have a meeting, it'll be his problem and not mine. And I just have to be there to make sure that everyone's safe. I just have to make sure everyone's safe. That's all. Drop some of these off to the watchtower because the watchtower is my top priority. ReinZ can handle the armory. I'm handling the watchtower. My heart's racing. Breathing is a thing that I can do. I am capable of breathing. I don't think these should be here. They look really cool, but what if something happens? What if a creeper blows them up? This area is really well lit, but you know, you can never be too safe. And these are valuable, and they're on the borders, and I can't stop looking at them. And technically, on the border is free realm, so those ones anyone could have taken anyway. Ones in my house, the creeper heads in my house keep scaring me. That's not safe. It's not my house, it's my storage room. Shouldn't have the place you sleep be a place that's scary. Never even had a place to sleep before I came here. I feel better taking these down. My chest is more open, I guess. It doesn't feel like I'm closing in on myself or like trying to protect my entire sternum with my shoulders. I don't know. Where am I even gonna put these? In my ender chest? I guess in my under chest so no one else can get them. The wither skulls are in my under chest so that they're safe because they are too dangerous, too powerful. And I can't trust anyone else to hold on to them. So they can't be anywhere that anyone else can get them, especially not ReinZ. I don't think he'd do anything, but why would I be afraid of ReinZ getting the wither skulls? I guess he's just unpredictable. I should take these down too. Taking the skulls down. Bring some potions. Oh my gosh, my hands keep slipping. I'm shaking so bad. Why am I shaking? It's really not worth shaking for. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to worry about it. Everything's okay. Just gonna put these in the ender chest. Taking more apples. Always need more apples. I never have enough golden apples. I'm always in need of gold. It's nighttime. I can fight things. I can go drop these off at the tower. What are you doing here? Isn't this supposed to be lit up? Isn't it supposed to be safe? Is nowhere safe? Places have to be safe. And I'm strong. I'm powerful. What happens if I lose my armor? I don't want anyone taking my armor away from me. And that includes, like, a creeper or a wither skeleton or anything. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if a piglin got a hold of my armor? That would be really tough to fight. A piglin with my gear? So maybe I should build a backup set. No one else has armor as good as mine. But I have the materials to make armor as good as mine, and I offered it to Worm, and so it's okay if I have a backup set. Just keep the hands busy. I can't stop thinking about what ReinZ said. Are they gonna turn against us? Sunny and Worm have had an alliance forever. Within a few months of us getting here, they had an alliance. Without me. But Worm said that they didn't even remember that I wasn't a part of that. So maybe it's fine. The only person that I know that's worried about whether or not we're going to fight between the factions is ReinZ. I can do as much as I can to ease his worry, but if he's the only one worried, then maybe it's not something worth worrying about. Because if everyone was worried, then clearly it'd be an issue. But if ReinZ is the only one worried, then maybe it isn't. I can keep my hands busy and I can get the work that needs to be done. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to know what's going on. I want to keep my friends safe, and I want to try and make ReinZ feel safe. ReinZ is my friend. Sunny and Worm are closer to family, and Moon and Mary and Eve, I don't know them that much. I guess I know Moon a bit, but even if I haven't really talked to Mary or Eve, they're still people. They deserve to be safe, to be protected, and I hope that they know that if they ever needed help, they could ask me, and I'd give it to them. And this panda, you deserve a safe place to live, don't you? So I have to stay here. Not just because everything I've built is here, all of my friends are here, but the people I need to keep safe, the place I need to be is here. So going to the Badlands is just stupid. Why would ReinZ think of running away to the Badlands? Because he doesn't like the borders. He doesn't like the borders as they are. Maybe they don't have to stay that way. So we'll have a town meeting. Stop fretting. Stop thinking about the borders. I don't know how to fix the problem, but Sunny will. Sunny's always been more thought through than me. If I raise the issue, if they know it's a problem, then someone else can put their brains to it, and my brain can go back to being useful where it needs to be, in my head. I don't feel like my brain's in my head. I feel like it's rolling all around the place, and I'm trying to chase after it and just get it back so I can do things. Keep hands busy. Keep ignoring this. I know because it's not working. I try to ignore it, and it just doesn't work. No matter how much I try to stop thinking, I can't stop thinking. Do a task that doesn't need my brain, let my brain whirl. What is ReinZ scared of? He's scared of an unknown threat coming. He's scared that they'll turn against us. He's scared about something. I don't know. He's not making sense. It felt like he was making sense when he was talking to me, and now that he's not, was I really understanding what he was saying? Maybe what he said makes sense and I'm not thinking of it right. Maybe everything's okay. Maybe everything's not. If everything's not okay, then we prep. We have time. If everything is not okay, we build passages, we build weapons, we build armor, so that it can be okay. I guess I can keep going on the project I've been working on. Just grind away at this a little more. So, things that need to be done. Keeping everyone safe. I've been working on food. I've been stocking up the watchtower. I'm not stocking up the armory as much as the watchtower, but I have been stocking up the watchtower. I've been keeping an eye on Worm. Worm seems to be okay, so I don't need to worry about Worm, because I was worried about Worm, and then I checked on Worm, and then Worm is doing better than I was worried about them doing, so it's fine, right? It's fine. Last I checked on Worm, Worm was okay, and I guess I haven't seen Worm in like a day or two, but that's fine. Has it been a day or two? Has it been longer than that? I don't know. I've been underground a long time. I keep losing track of time. Surely it hasn't been that long. Actually, I've kind of gotten a lot done. I don't know, but Worm knows I do that, and Worm knows that they can find me if they need anything, so it should be fine. So I don't need to worry about it. So I can stop thinking about it, my brain can stop worrying, and everything will be okay. And what do I do about ReinZ? I talk to Sunny. I get Sunny's perspective. Even if I'm not telling Sunny what's happening, I think better sometimes when I hear what she has to say. We have a town hall meeting, not just about the borders, although I guess we do need to talk about the borders because clearly they're an issue, but I still think that the town hall, the way it's set up, it isn't for all of the factions. It's like one person has a say and then everyone else just sits down. It should be a big table where we all get to speak, especially now that with what ReinZ has said about them teaming against us. Well, not really them teaming against us, them forming alliances, them making friends and leaving us in the dust. It's not necessarily that they're going to attack us, it's that they're teaming against us. He didn't say that. Did he insinuate that? Maybe, I don't know. But it's okay, it's fine. Everything is absolutely okay. There's nothing behind me, and I know I'm safe down here. So I can stop worrying about it. I'll get a stack and then go home. Just a short little trip today. My thoughts are racing less. I don't know how to help ReinZ, but I don't think running away from everything is a good solution. Because if we run, then they can't follow, right? So what am I doing? Because I can't do nothing. I can't sit still. And I'm working on my own things, but how are my own things going to help everyone else? I don't want to just be selfish and get my own armor and get myself feeling safe. Why do I not feel safe without armor? Is that weird? Worm wanders around with no armor all the time. Although now that I've given Worm armor, Worm wanders around with armor, so maybe that's not the case. Maybe, I don't know. This repetitive motion really helps. It's interesting how I can stumble all over my brain while I'm trying to do things, but as soon as I just slow down and take a second to just do something repetitive, everything calms down. I like it when everything calms down. I don't do well when everything around me is just chaos and struggling to figure out what's going on. There's a slime! This is a slime chunk? Oh, hello. I know what the project for the future is going to be. Because I always need more slime. I'm so glad I have looting 3. 18 slime balls! Oh, that's brilliant. I guess only thing left to do is to bring these back home. And I think I know what I want to do with them. ReinZ is worried that there's going to be a threat, but the way he's talking, he asked me if I was scared of him. Like I had feared, he'd turned into something that scared me when he figured out who he was before he came here. I said no. I don't think that's the right answer anymore. I'm not run away scared. This is one of those sit and wait and see what the damage is going to be before figuring out how far you run, or if you run, or if you fight. ReinZ is right about a lot of things. The way that the passes are don't make sense. I mean, the passes have never made sense to me. Everyone else has a chest on their border with passes in it, but I took that down because Worm kept grabbing passes and coming in without me saying it was okay. So our passes are not on the border. That way they get permission, because the passes are really just placeholders for permission. Everyone else has their passes here, and I know I've definitely taken a pass from Sunny and stumbled in on her when she didn't want company. So the passes have to change. I don't know if ReinZ is a threat, but I know that sitting around and doing nothing isn't making me feel safe. Because if something happens, same reasoning as us building the passages, as us preparing for the watchtower. If something happens, then being unprepared could be dangerous. Do I trust ReinZ? Yes. Do I think ReinZ is right? I don't know. Am I worried that ReinZ is going to be a threat to himself? I think I am. Am I worried that ReinZ is going to be a threat to other people? I really can't tell. I really can't. I feel like I feel like the way he sees the world is not the way everyone else sees the world. We all came from different places. What he thinks is inherently true might not necessarily be true. So maybe he's the threat. Maybe I have to keep an eye on that. Maybe he's not, and he's the only person who can help me. He said that he wasn't going to tell everyone else the way he was really thinking. He was going to put up a nice act, which indicates that he knows, or he thinks, that he's not. He knows the way he's acting around everyone else is a lie, a falsehood. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I don't think I want ReinZ knowing that I'm scared of him. I'm not scared of him. I'm cautious. I'm reasonably cautious. It's totally reasonable. It's not irrational. I'm gonna keep collecting things. I'm going to put a stash of ender pearls in the watchtower because that just makes sense. Why do I have multiple ender pearls and none of which are in the watchtower? I know how to bite my tongue. I'm reckless, I'm impulsive, I jump off of cliffs just to see how it feels when I fall, but I know how to interact with people when I don't know what the next move is going to be, or when someone isn't a threat to me, but they're in my way. Not fully in my way, they're not trying to stop me. I know how to bite my tongue and let them finish what they're saying before asking them to leave. Done it before. I might not have many people skills, but I know that. So if ReinZ isn't being wholly true around me, or around everyone other than me, then I don't have to be wholly true either. I can bide my time, I can wait, I can prepare, both with ReinZ, with things he knows, and with things that ReinZ doesn't know, so that if it does turn out that he is the person we need to escape from, can't be sitting there waiting for us. Like, I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it will happen, right? But worst case scenario, if something does happen, if it is a trap, he's always worried about things being a trap. So if it is a trap, I'll be prepared, right? Right? Like that works. I guess here's as good as anywhere. Let's go down a bit. I know I want a place where I can keep things, because I can't keep hiding things on my floor, especially because I think ReinZ knows that I hide things on my floor. I think he's seen me get things from my floor before. I think Worm has too, which means within my floor is no longer a safe place to keep all the important things, and I keep needing space in my ender chest. I have too many things that are valuable and not enough ender chest. I guess I'll hollow out this area, case it in obsidian. I'll make sure that I can't get trapped here. It's not gonna be prison like ReinZ said was an option for obsidian, but I think I'm the person on the server who can break obsidian the fastest, and I have the patience too. So I don't think anyone else is gonna have this much obsidian. And if I double or triple layer the obsidian on the outside, something needs to be done about the watchtower, just in case. There'll be a way out that ReinZ knows about, and a way out that he doesn't. And that way I don't need to figure out if I need to be scared of him, because either way it won't matter. That's probably the best solution. That's how we're gonna do this. So that's the just in case. I build a bunker of some kind, keep some stuff in to go to a place where I can go and think and be alone and not worry about anyone sneaking up on me. Still not break my promise to Worm because I said I'd be within the borders and I keep my word. ReinZ said that his word was the most important thing to him, and if he makes a promise he doesn't break it. And then I almost said lied. I almost said he lied to Worm because that's the words that Worm used, but he didn't lie to Worm. He just broke his promise. So can I really trust his word? And that's the other thing with his word. ReinZ said that if I ever wasn't sure if I could trust him, I should use the code. He gave me a code, and he said if I respond with anything other than this, then you can't. And when I used it, he didn't respond in code, which means that I'm totally justified in feeling like this. So I should stop feeling guilty for not trusting him, because he basically outright said that I can't trust him, even if it wasn't his intention, even if it was accidental, even if he slipped up. Because, how do I know if his word's trustworthy? Especially because he didn't respond with the correct thing. I'm gonna make new armor, both in case something happens to this armor and just because I feel like it's probably a good idea to be extra safe. Obsidian wool. Why does that make me feel safe? I've been trapped by obsidian. Why does encasing a room in obsidian make me feel safe? I guess because it's not easy to destroy. Obsidian houses don't burn down. At least they're not made of cobble. Cobble walls. Cobble walls are scary. I don't like cobble walls. Oh, I have a really bad idea. Floor's gonna be made of obsidian. And I was just thinking maybe as a room to set up explosives in if I get trapped in here. Well, floor's made of obsidian, and if I have chests in here, I don't want the chests getting destroyed, so TNT isn't the best option, even though I have a lot of gunpowder. I have so much gunpowder. Why do I have that much gunpowder? What am I even saving it for? It's just like, ooh, rare drop, gunpowder. Ooh, rare drop, wither skulls. That's definitely not gonna go wrong. That definitely isn't, Like, I wouldn't trust anyone else with those resources, so why do I trust myself? Can I trust myself? I don't know. Am I trustworthy? But the floor is gonna be made of obsidian, so I don't even have to worry about destroying chests with explosives. I guess I should save up some ghast tears then. Didn't think I was gonna make any of those. Can't tell if that's a good thing or not. Me having wither skulls, if me saving up ghast tears, me having an obsidian-cased room, that you really scared me. Oh, I can't tell if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but I've been saving up obsidian for a reason, I guess, so I might as well use it.